Hi guys, I'm just going to give you a quick overview of how you can get your account up and running. If you do sign up with us, there is an onboarding process as well that is automatically added into the account, which you can follow the steps here. So the first thing we're going to look at is how you can add stores. So there's three ways you can do this. It's via manually adding them, via a CSV upload, or via the Google Drive sync. So first thing here is on the left-hand side is your navigation menu. Under all stores, if you click all stores, any stores you have added will appear here. And the first thing you can do is add a store manually just by clicking this blue button on the right-hand side. This will then open up a dashboard, and you'll see here there is two mandatory fields, store name and address. The rest is non-mandatory, but we recommend to include this information because it's information for your customer that they'll see on the map. So you've got the option of phone, email, URL, a small description, an image logo, and a custom market image if you want. These two do have to be hosted on your end, and we recommend a size of 30 pixels by 30 pixels. A marker color for this specific location, should you want it to be a different color to another location. A custom field. These are extra information that you can have, so additional fields that you can have for each store to possibly give more information regarding the store. So it can be like images, videos, links, HTML, whatever you would like to be, where it would be added. And we do have the option for free filters as well that you can have on your map for your customer. So this would be how you would manually add a store. Should you wish to use the Drive Sync or the Google Upload option, the Drive Sync is only available on our premium and corporate plan unless you buy it as an add-on. Otherwise, instead of the Drive Sync, what you would see is it would say CSV Upload. It works exactly the same as the Google Drive Sync. The only difference is it will be opening up onto an Excel spreadsheet in which you would then add your stores and then save it as a .csv and then import it back over. So should you use the Drive Sync here, you just want to click Drive Sync, open spreadsheet, and it's just going to also give you the exact same information that we've just been through, but in a spreadsheet style. So again, for the CSV import as well, it would be exactly the same. So you've got the fields along the top here, name, address, etc. I do recommend to not change or edit or remove any of these fields, because when you import it back in or you sync your stores back in, if these are not showing the correct format, it won't go over correctly. So just as a heads up, I would recommend just keeping these exactly as they are and then just adding your stores from number 2 downwards. You will notice as well in the spreadsheet, you do have a column latitude, longitude, and store mapper ID. You don't need to worry about these columns. These will be automatically filled in when you import or sync your sheet back to your account. It's based on the address field that you've put in. So once you've gone ahead and added the information that you want or removed the information that you want, all you want to do is go back here and sync the stores. This will mean that they will automatically be showing into the account. Alternatively, if you have shared that sheet out with several customers or clients, you can turn on the auto syncing, and this would mean that they wouldn't need to have access to your account, but it would then sync the changes to your account every 24 hours. If you don't have the Google Drive Sync sheet, as I mentioned here, you've got the option for upload. So all you would do is click download CSV. Your CSV would open up. Once you've saved it, you're going to click bulk upload here, and then basically just click to select the file and find the file that you've just saved and import the changes that way. We also have like a settings tab here where an overview of different things that you can look at. So we've got a widget layout, whether it's horizontal, vertical, or search on top. That is personal preference. We are mobile responsive, so should you want your map to show on mobile, you just need to ensure this is turned on as well. And then we do have some options and some settings that you can go through just for your map to be more unique to your website. If you have any questions on that, feel free to reach out as well, but I would just go through these to make sure that it's exactly set how you would like it to be. The last thing I'm going to quickly go through is the how to set up your API key. So a map provider is needed. We use 2 third-party providers, either Google Maps or Mapbox. These are needed because you will be using their map publicly on your website, so it doesn't require an API key to be used. The API key itself is free to get. However, if you go over their free usage, you could be charged. So the free usage is Google offers 28,500 map loads each month, whereas Mapbox offers 50,000 map loads each month. If you go over this amount, then yes, you can be charged extra quota, but you can keep an eye on these in your account just to make sure if you don't want to go over this amount. So we've got the steps here at the bottom on how you can add these. So if you just open them up, it will give you the exact steps. I'm going to quickly go through here how you can do this. Both do require that you add a credit card. The credit card won't be charged unless you're going over the usage. And again, it is independent to your Store Mapper subscription. It's completely separate. It's because you're using their map. So all you would do is once you're logged into your Google Cloud, once you've created one, this can be under any email address as well. It doesn't have to be the email address that you've created your Store Mapper account with. You just want to click credentials. From here, you'll either have a key or you won't have a key. If you don't have a key, you just want to click create credentials, then API key. This is going to be your API key that you will now need to copy and paste back into your Store Mapper account. So you'll just take this embed code, key here, and copy and paste it into your Google Maps space here. And then what you would need to do as well is just to enable 3 API keys. So from there, you would then go to library. And from the library, there's 3 API keys that you have to select and enable. So when it's loaded, what you want to do is you want to select Maps JavaScript API. So that's the first one. So you would select Maps JavaScript API and click enable. If it's already enabled, it will show manage. That's great. And then you would go back again and you would search for the geocoding API. So you'll see here, do the exact same process, geocoding API, here we go. This is also going to show managed, but if not, it will show enabled. Enable that API, and then the third one you want to search for is going to be Places API. And once you've enabled all 3 of these, so it's going to be Maps, JavaScript, geocoding, and Places, you want to head back to your credentials, so where you've just created your key. So you go to the navigation menu, click APIs and Services, and then click Credentials. And from here, you're going to edit your key that you've just created. So you'll click all the way at the right-hand side, click Edit API Key, and then scroll down to the bottom where you've got Restrict Key, and just ensure that you enable all of the ones that we've just gone through. So we're going to go Geocoding API, we're going to enable that. We're going to search for Maps, JavaScript, and then Places API. So you ensure them 3 are selected, click Save, and then your API key will be up and running. As mentioned, you will at some point as well be prompted to add a credit card. This is needed from Google End in order for your map to load correctly. From Mapbox, it's very similar, apart from you don't have to have any API keys enabled. So all you would need to do is create your Mapbox account with Mapbox. So it's just account.mapbox.com. Once you've done that, you'll be logged into this page, and you'll see along the top you've got tokens. You basically select tokens and you take the default public token. You can create your own, but if you do create your own, I recommend that you don't add any restrictions to the website. So just take the default pin and then paste it into your Mapbox. Make sure you change the Mapbox here, and your account will be up and running. Of course, if you run into any questions, please do let us know.